Lucy Campbell. It's followed by a wonderful standard called Miss McLeod's Reel. The McLeods were from Rasay, which is off the coast of Skye. Clearly a very prominent political and cultural family. We think particularly about people like Sorley, the great Gaelic poet of Scotland. And the music of the McLeods has also travelled from north to south along the Appalachians in North America. So this, as I say, is the great tune of the McLeods from Rasay, Miss McLeod's Reel. I would like especially to thank for the wonderful sound of this evening. Would you put your hands together please for Steve Corey. Steve has travelled the world with the Kilfenora Gailey Band, and we're very, very delighted that he came this evening to make tonight's performance such a wonderful success. I would also like to thank Glór to come back to my hometown, to such a venue. I'm used to playing in venues like this in North America, whether it's in Canada or indeed at the Oscar Peterson Hall, for example, in Montreal, somewhat like this. But it's a very rare pleasure, and I think it's a great tribute to a small town in Ireland to have such a wonderful venue like Glór. This is a great thing. And I would also like to thank sincerely to Cumann Merriman. This was a wonderful opportunity to follow in the footsteps of such creative talents and I guess prophetic figures like Sean O'Riordan, who was part of the inaugural schools in the 1960s. And here we are, almost 5 decades after, living his legacy and hopefully passing it on to the next generation. So from John, Tiernan, Cecilia, Tim, Eimear, Joan, Bríd, Geraldine and myself, Clare and we'll take you out with some dance music and some dancing from Machine Strawberries. Merci bien.
limon with an fiddle or son or fad we saw Cree or son Cumann Merriman we saw Cree a whole and the Cultori and Geraldine Cotter the Bríd O'Gorman the Joan Hanrahan the Eimear Howley the Tim Collins the John Lynch the Tiernan Ó hAllmhuráin agus le Cecilia McDonald agus le Nichasi Kina Aoife Nichasi Aoife got the hall gur le míle maithí ar fad agus tá muid Harbh buich thug sibh ardí doing and we're very grateful and you gave us a wonderful evening and maybe the Straw Boys might now unveil themselves so that we can see that we have Shane O'Donnell, Love Suze. Okay, we have Moan O'Donnell, Love Suze. Moan O'Donnell. We have Anne Griffin, has to be this side, and Liam McGuine. Liam Mahagir, lovely. And I'm going to be a bit bold. I did say at the beginning, let me have an excess of it. So I think that's what Shakespeare meant by an encore. Okay. So could have been about your fun. I'd be already here. Pardon me manners. Har ein in a hours we shake cartagum. Because anybody else, it was I should have thanked, of course, on top of Gearóid Ó who put this all show together. I pardon my manners. Really, I was going to read about it. As you say yourself, merci bien. He does his lecturing in French, you know, in Montreal. So, could it be the market,